Donny came to me, was it Tuesday, saying, hey, man, I got this rage kind of building, and I need to get on the air, and we need to release the steam. You know, Donny's an Instapot. The pressure builds up, and when the cooking's done, you got to hit the release valve. Yep. And that's what this is. This is the release valve. It's Donny Fandango's Weekend Rage. The floor is yours.
All right, let's begin with my neighbors. Hey, guys, it's January. The pumpkins that you set out in October now officially have some kind of white foam coming from the top of it.
No.
You seem like nice people, but I think that we need to get the pumpkins in a trash receptacle. I would do it, but I think it's honestly going to need a shovel. Also, for the neighbor down the street, thank you for continuing the Christmas lights display. It is in full force, just as it was in December. You're really keeping the seasonal spirit alive in my heart. And also, to the lady in our neighborhood that complains about literally everything, my son is not going to stop parking in the street. Please get bent, okay?
Well, she got her own assigned parking spot, right?
Oh, God. We have a mutual friend, all of us in this room, and he is a friend of ours. He is the best dude. He is the nicest dude. I'm a big fan. But this dude just went on vacation and took a multitude of blurry pictures from seemingly a moving car in Las Vegas. Dude, what are you taking pictures of? There was one picture legitimately posted on his Facebook page at an intersection. Like, there was no skyline. It was just him in a car.
But it's an intersection in Vegas.
I guess so. I hope your phone is broken. It would make more sense. I really doubt it. You're a good dude. And if you're hearing this, you know I'm making fun of you. Please know in which that I love you.
Don't all the intersections in Vegas have slot machines? Is that what it is? Just taking a picture of that.
So the day that we got our Christmas tree, I decided to treat myself, and I bought myself a brand new leaf blower. All right?
Ooh.
Oh, baby. I couldn't wait to get this thing out, man. I got it out of the box. I followed the directions to a T, pulled the thing like 100 times, and the son of a bitch wouldn't start. Tried and tried to the point where I'm swearing at an inanimate object in my garage. I take the thing apart, I put it back in the box, and I'm going to take it to the store. Well, I didn't take it to the store. I waited. I waited so long that Mary and I got into an argument about me not taking this thing back. Like an argument. So Sunday, right before I go to take the thing back, I'm like, you know what? One more time, I'm going to give this thing a try. Put it, first time the thing starts. It's been sitting in my garage for 3 weeks. I would have taken it back to the Lowe's in Arnold and looked like a total idiot, but I was like, is this me or is this thing broken?
Did
Clearly
you prime
me.
it? Did you prime it?
I think I might have flooded it. I think I might have flooded the engine if I could say. So, good news is, yard's looking a billion times better. A big shout out to all the Point listeners that sent me well wishes on Saturday as the Bills were coughing up one of the worst losses in recent memory. There is, however, one Texans fan that started running his mouth as soon as Houston started to play well. Hey, my dude, if you're going to run it, you should run it the whole week. I'd respect you more than when you feel like the tide's changing in the game and you start running your yapper. I feel like that's only fair. Hey, just a quick heads up. Don't sniff people. Okay? Don't sniff people. Don't sniff people that you don't know. Tony knows about this one. Don't sniff people, especially when you do not know. Then, furthermore, don't act surprised when the person and her mom that got sniffed are freaked out that you're some kind of psycho.
Who did that?
Have you heard of personal space? Did you see the chick hanging out with her mom? She doesn't need you smelling her and telling her about it. And the last sentence absolutely makes me want to puke. Remember?
You do not.
You do not.
You do not.
Oh, then I don't.
You do not.
You do not know who this person is.
No.
Myself and Donny.
No, Tony and I were together when it happened.
Yeah, myself and Donny were together there, and
the smeller, not the smelly.
I mean, I don't. At this point, I don't even care. I'll just go ahead and say it. There were two listeners that were there, lovely ladies.
Yes.
It was a mother and a daughter.
Yeah.
And there was a gentleman standing next to them, all just kind of hanging out and talking to myself and Donny.
Yeah.
And he literally smelled her, leaned in and went. And smelled her, and then said, "You smell like cotton candy."
Not that this really matters.
The daughter,
the mom or the daughter.
The daughter, who was 23, 24, but still. And then
wait, did he smell her body or her hair?
And then I don't know, Jeff. I don't really think it matters. And then when they walked away, the mother and daughter walked away. He looked at us and goes, "They probably think I'm weird because I smelled her."
Yeah, everybody does.
yes.
Yeah, and excuse me, you are. Imagine being such an unhappy person that you find it necessary to make a family member feel like crap about themselves on Christmas freaking Eve. Imagine a person so miserable with yourself that someone who loves you and cares about you is excited to see you because you live out of town. They don't get to see you often, so you show how excited, so you take their excitement and you give it back to them by being a completely horrible human being and then asking for a ride to the airport 2 days later. Absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah.
Overall, general life happiness cannot be that high. I will say this the next time, a vehicle that I have my name on will not be taking you to the airport in any way, form, or fashion. I will slash the tires before I allow that to happen.
Wow.
Donny.
No, I wouldn't really. New Year's, because I'd have to pay for it. New Year's resolution for the 4th year in a row, this is the last thing, was to do a better job of not letting social media get to me. It lasted until this year, January 1st. The station posted our list of the top 10 of 2019, and although I knew the response from some people would be brutal, I was not completely prepared for the cheap shot by one of our listeners. His comment, I want to get this right exactly. Yikes, this is a quote. Yikes, embarrassing. This is what you get when a 40-plus-year-old music director turns their back on rock music. Then he went on to comment about, I've been listening to the station since 93. I care about the station. Why don't you? Let me say a couple of things here just in closing before we're done. I did not know that I controlled the alternative format for the entire country. I wish somebody would have told me that a while ago, because I can tell you that if I was, there would be more guitars in a lot more places than there are now, for one. For two, I had no idea that I was a part of the record company nonsense that's signing more and more bands that sound like Imagine Dragons and 21 Pilots. I had no idea that I was the one responsible for the decline of rock music ticket sales throughout the country. I miss guitars. I do not understand or enjoy or appreciate when I see a Billboard post of the top 10 songs of the decade and 3 of them are Imagine Dragons. However, I'm the one that got thrice on this radio station for 2 freaking years. Palais Royale, Royal Blood, White Reaper, The Dirty Nil, Plague Vendor, Cabo, the new 5-figure Death Punch is on the station because of me. There is no one that wants a rock renaissance more than me, but I'm not going to put a retread aggro rock band on the station just to do it. The point's always been a spectrum of alternative music. We're still one of the heavier alternative radio stations in the country. You want to take a shot at me, fine, on the music director, I'll take it. However, your absolutely asinine insults to me were cheap. They are more of a reflection of the kind of small and nasty douchebag you are than anything that has to do with me. It's 2020. There's a lot of things for you to enjoy musically or otherwise. What I'm saying, Captain Asshat, is that if you don't have to chime in when all you have to say is something negative, if your favorite band is 5-Finger Death Punch, chances are you're not going to enjoy Imagine Dragons or things of that ilk. I am 43 years old. I have lived in this city my entire life. I'll still be listening to new music when I'm 63 and hopefully programming a station in St. Louis that I continue to bother you at for the rest of our lives until either one of us moves or one of us dies. As someone that has had therapy for anger management, I suggest getting a hobby that doesn't involve being a worthless internet troll, and also it's a stupid countdown. For fun, not to be taken seriously, because it's a freaking countdown on a freaking radio station. So, sir, please go and screw yourself. That is my weekend rating.
Wow. Donny Fandango over there.
Yes, dude.
Yeah. Just playing devil's advocate here, Donny.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
he had some money on what the list was. Maybe he lost his house.
I take it very personally because all of you guys know in this room how much I care and how much I care about rock music and having rock music on our radio station.
That.
And so I took it more personally than I should.
I would never question that.
Which I do.
Dude.
But man, it was just... Dude, I'd had a great day. And then I'm seeing this guy that is like legitimately just pointing at me and flipping me off.
It sucks that this boner made it.
Yeah.
People have
affected you.
People
But-
have no idea how good we have it here with this station in this city.
Oh, and you know, when you're putting the countdown together, you go, man, this really is life and death.
Dude,
This is a life and death situation.
That's what I'm saying.
you attacked that subject so well and so prolifically that I almost wish it was like a meme. When somebody speaks on something that they just have no understanding, I wish we could take every word you just said and make it into
We can. All it
one
says is
GIF.
All it says is attention, Captain Asshat.